Ban the Ban, Roshan Abbas, Chetan Bhagat, Hansal Mehta, Arfaaz Kagalwala, he's a music composer with me in the studio, and India's famous stand-up comedian Sorabh Pant. Sorabh, thank you very much for joining us. For Ban the Ban, typically the politicians, Priyanka Chaturvedi of the Congress party likes bans. When it suits her, Ashish Shelar of the BJP is completely in love with bans, would like to have a few more of them. I don't know why he's committing political suicide on the program tonight. Advocate Rajendra Shirodkar likes bans, but not tonight. He's taking on Ashish Shelar. And Jitendra Awhad of the NCP says he's against bans, but wants to ban a lot of things when it is convenient to him. Thank you very much. Let's debate. Question number 1 goes to the BJP, and after that it's an open debate. Ashish Shelar, can you begin by telling all the viewers watching in 80 countries and across India how many people died committing suicide in Marathwada in the last 1 year?
Are we discussing the drought?
How many, sir, 1 second. How many people died?
No, let's set the
why don't you
agenda
want to
on
discuss
which
that?
we have to discuss.
This is the agenda?
The ban has to be have a fair discussion. One should ban
Let him answer my
such
question.
type of aggressive discussion itself.
Why is it not?
The pre-decided discussion should be banned. The pre-decided discussion which leads to making somebody accused should be banned.
आपने कहा अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं. 1109 फार्मर्स ने सुसाइड की 2014 में, उस पर डिबेट कीजिए आप ये बैन डिबेट कहां से आप?
We are here to debate all issues, but today I am only requesting Arnab Goswami that we are going to discuss ban the ban, or we are going to discuss the drought.
No, we are going to discuss.
That's all.
We are going to discuss your warped priorities. We are going to discuss what gives you the right, Sorabh, isn't it? What right he's got to decide what we watch, what we eat, what we wear, what we read.
That.
No, we should
discuss that.
No, because you must. 1 second. We got okay. Arfaaz Kagalwala, please.
He's talking about the drought, because if you are going to ban things like meat and ban things like someone posting, a documentary on what happened in the 2012 Delhi rape case, India's...
See, I'll tell you one thing very clearly. The law of the land is very clear. It is a free society. It is a free society.
Why are we banning
Everybody has a freedom,
which
but my freedom stops when your freedom starts.
Don't give me the technical
So everybody has a respectful freedom, but it should have a respectful logic. And today, when we are going to discuss the ban,
answer him, plees.
Yes, please. No, so I'm responding to his question.
I am telling you today, whether you like it or not, Jitendra, Mr. Ashish Shelar, that the point is you are cornered. You're not delivering on governance. You're not delivering on inflation. You're not delivering on the prices of vegetables.
Again,
you're
let's
not. You're
ban
1 minute.
The discussion
Sir,
which is going in a haywire.
You're not.
Let's discuss on the point issues.
Please, yeah, you need not decide for me what we discuss. The point is there are 2.3 crore malnourished children, 23 million malnourished children in India, and you want to have this wasteful, ridiculous discussion. Roshan Abbas, Chetan Bhagat, feel free to come in. Let's actually corner these politicians on the program tonight. They want to discuss whether you should eat meat in Mumbai for 3 days or 4 days, or whether you should eat beef in Jammu and Kashmir. They want to distract us. Chetan Bhagat is taking you on. Go ahead, Chetan. Go ahead. Open debate tonight. There's no ban on anyone on the program, at least. Chetan.
I'm welcoming
Chetan, please. Chetan.
Let me say, first let's have a nice debate today. I know let's try to make Arnab show actually a nice show today, because we are all Mumbai people today. So let's actually have a discussion. I think what is bothering Arnab so much is that there are so many bigger issues. So the one aspect of this ban is there are much bigger issues that the government should rather be spending its time on. But even for the ban itself, it is a free democracy. It is a free democracy, and it's something where the state should not be involved imposing someone's sentiment on others. I can understand there are sentiments. I can understand some people feel a certain way.
No, I don't understand. Please explain, Chetan. You're being very soft tonight. What sentiment?
No,
why are you playing safe, Chetan? Chetan, why are you playing safe?
Banning meat, if you consume it, you'll be put in jail.
No.
It gets a very dangerous society.
No, Chetan, why are you playing safe? Why are you playing safe?
Sentiments?
Sentiments? Whose sentiments? Who decided anyone's sentiments? Chetan Bhagat? You decided? Who decides what the BJP decides? Whose sentiment is hurt? I don't understand it at all. Sentiments are hurt. Sorry, Mr.
There is a no ban from the state government. That's the point. I wanted to explain to Chetan, there is a no ban from the state government. There is a no ban from the federal government. Of course, we are discussing something which has a no base.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Shelar, you can't run away from that. It
Who's
is a
running away?
BMC
I'm trying to correct you. There is a no ban from the state government. Mirabai, there is an independent corporation. BMC is an independent corporation. And NCP rules the New Bombay Corporation.
It is not about
all this is a fact. Why you are bringing the BJP in? Why you are bringing the state government in? There is a no ban from the state government.
Why are you being intolerant? Why are you being intolerant?
Of course, because we are discussing wrong.
No, you don't be intolerant.
No, I'll tell you why he's intolerant.
Listen to him.
No, I'll tell you why you're intolerant. You were asked questions about the farmer debt. You don't have an answer.
Listen to her. What's your problem?
You will not have an answer. That is because ever since y'all have come into power, anything negative about you is banned. Any book that doesn't suit you is banned. Any documentary that doesn't suit you is banned. And now, if you don't like watching a movie, it's banned.
This is
absolutely
it's not
ridiculous.
debatable, not this between both of
had a cascading effect on states governed by Bharatiya Janata Party.
Congress,
talking
this is
something
the
which is a
agenda that you have been
baseless.
pushing
Sorry,
down
you need
everyone's
to do a
throat.
little more homework.
you know, all of you are the same, please. And one second. As far as the Congress is concerned, a reality check. One second, Chetan. A reality check. Who banned IPL cheerleaders? Who set rules on parties where foreigners are invited, banning them otherwise in Karnataka? Who banned satanic verses? Who banned Wendy Doniger's book?
And who
The
banned
Hindus?
the documentary?
Huh?
Who banned the documentary after serious
No,
discussions
I'm asking.
and debates?
I am asking you about what you banned. I'm asking about what you banned.
No, but let's also discuss about agenda that has been set by television news debates as well. We had a documentary which was banned because
who banned Rohington Mysteries? Such a long journey. Answer your question.
Prohibition of Sedition Act, which the Congress NCP
No, this
has
is
started.
exactly what I'm trying to tell you here. If we are
Listen to the
Yes,
other
yes,
side, please.
sure.
There are points of view on this.
In fact, providing a 4-point agenda, which has just been revised recently by the Maharashtra government, the BJP government. So I find it funny that you all just keep blaming each other because it's just a blame game at the end of the day.
No, it is.
And what's happening to us is that we are the people who are being affected by this, and we want to say something. And what do we have? We just have social media.
Sorabh Pant, you want to come in? Roshan Bhagat.
I think this entire concept of the sentiments being heard is a very conceptual notion, which is effectively like I think we need to stop the fact that the ban is entirely motivated by political reasons. The intention is purely that, hey, listen, I'm going to ban X, and the person who are affected directly, like least affected, are going to give me votes. That's all it is. It's not related to anyone trying to uphold this whole moralistic high ground which politicians tend to have, which just says that, oh, look at me, I'm better than you because I have decided to ban this for you, is a load of hogwash. There is nothing like this.
And all of them do it. And all of them do it. Why do they do it is something I want to understand. You know, for example, Roshan Abbas, look at the
What is interesting?
You know,
Roshan Abbas. Yes, Roshan.
No, Arnab,
Go ahead.
No, Arnab, my point is that, you know, we are moving towards a society saying that we want to be more free, we want to give people more space, we want to let people work across the world. I mean, people must be sitting elsewhere and laughing at us saying, look at this, there have been 6 bans in 1 week. Mumbai has become Mumban. I mean, that's something which I read on social media saying, look at it, everything. If you want to ban something, ban potholes. If you want to ban something, ban corruption. If you want to ban something, ban politicians, for God's sake. Because they are the ones who seem to be creating this over and over. As Sorabh said, it's vote bank politics. My problem is you keep throttling me till I can do something in my house.
The person who is
I can't
speaking
even
on
do
the
something in my
panel
building.
is totally cut off from the society's sentiment. Let me make it very clear that you are maybe having a half a knowledge.
No, sir, I am not cut off from the sentiment. The problem is you are only appealing to the sentiment of your vote bank. You are only appealing to the sentiment of your vote bank. Today you've got some votes. We will see you 3.5 years later. When we see you 3.5 years later, I can talk as much as you can. In fact, I can talk more. My problem is that you will suddenly bring my name into the picture. Suddenly you will bring my religion into the picture. Suddenly, there is really no issue. It
you're very
one
connected.
Part of society
Mr.
does not want something, another part of society wants something.
More than
Live
what
and
is
let
interacting
live.
every day.
Let
Why?
people come
What
out and
makes
say
you
what
we
they
are
want
supposed to do the
all you're
society
concerned
good,
about,
and we
all
do
you're
interact.
concerned about.
We don't do
is
only a
today
party
my
job
vote bank
and
is
just
being
1 minute,
party
please.
what my vote
What-
bank is why. And I wonder that they just keep getting lawyers and more lawyers,
but I
more
just
and
like
more
to say
lawyers keep
something.
coming into this
Politicians,
picture.
whether you like it, you
Look at
dislike it, they are very much part of the society and a society which has chosen them to represent them. So please, let's not talk about banning. Let's not. No, there is no entitlement. There is no. There's just something.
One second. We have come to the end of our tether. Priyanka, calm down first of all. Roshan, calm down. We have come to the end of our tether. Don't you see it here tonight? Across this panel, I see everyone at the end of their tether. Chetan Bhagat is being very patient tonight. Oh, people's sentiments are hurt. We have to understand that, etc. I don't understand. Who decides those sentiments are hurt? Chetan Bhagat can say sentiments are hurt. I don't agree with that point of view because these politicians sitting together will sit today. No, 1 sec. 1 minute.
No, Arnab,
Listen to me. Listen to me. Chetan, listen to me. Chetan, let's not be squeamish tonight, Mr. Bhagat. Mr. Bhagat, listen. Be as free-spirited as you should be.
Okay.
Sometimes on social media, you restrain yourself. Don't restrain yourself, Mr. Chetan Bhagat. Sometimes you should also speak freely. Is someone?
I am not restraining
No, 1 second. Well, just 1 minute, Chetan. You're being very squeamish tonight. Are you worried about some big brother watching you? Someone you may end up upsetting?
There is no big brother. You are the big brother, yeah.
Okay, then my point to you, Chetan, is I'll tell you why you're wrong. I'll tell you why you're wrong. Because when these vandals attack poll booths and toll booths, right? When parties like the NCP, Jitendra Awhad is here, say we don't want nightlife in Mumbai because the city is not safe for women, right? Parties like Jitendra Awhad's party say we are against certain movies, and some MLAs from the NCP come and say bring down all posters of this movie. They are no different from the MNS which says we are against Pakistani films, or we are going to thrash all Bollywood actors who don't do exactly what we want them to do. 1 minute, no. Mr. Awhad, you're all the same. Sorry, ab haath hilana. The fact of the matter is you're all the same. There is no difference between those people, those hoodlums who tried to intimidate two Mumbai girls called Shaheen Dada and Renu when they put out a Facebook post following Balasaheb Thackeray's death in 2012. There is no difference between them and those who banned James Lane's biography on Shivaji. So let's be clear. You want to bring your politics into it, you will now be challenged. Am I right, Roshan? We're going to challenge them now head on. We're going to question them. We're going to take away their rights and we're going to make them answer to you. This is a counter movement. I'm sure you're witnessing it right on the program, Mr. Shirodkar. Yes,
Arnab, I must tell you this. Yeah. I was just told that I don't understand popular sentiment. I'm telling you, 3.5 years from now, you will know what popular sentiment is. I assure you, sir, you will know what popular sentiment is, because popular sentiment is all about saying live and let live. Popular sentiment says, hey, I'm very happy doing what I'm doing. Do what you're doing, I respect you. But why must you place bans?
You are not correct.
Why
there are many people who have better understanding than you.
Say, be sensitive.
No, but Jitendra Awhad, you are threatening to walk out of the program. You shouldn't.
I might have a better understanding than you.
One second. Just
behind me.
Don't try to boast your points. There are others also have the points to speak.
I have. These people represent.
You can only shout. There is a larger society. There is a larger society. Of course, having a page circle is not only a society
where people need to be.
Just a minute.
Your Prime Minister, the Prime Minister who is nominated and made by the BJP, says on Times of India headline, it's up there saying we need to live in a world where we are more respectful of others. We need to be in a world.
Why are you doing VVIP racism on the program, please?
What the Prime Minister says, and next day you come and say ban this, ban that, ban this.
That is your perception.
How
you're
do you
wrong.
match these two things?
You're wrong. That is your perception.
No, it's not.
Not my perception. It is Mr. Narendra Modi, my Prime Minister.
I said what you are trying to say.
Please read what your Prime Minister says. You are removed from the sentiment
of your own
Prime
Minister. We have to rule the country, not a particular class of society.
What do you want me? 1 minute. Just 1 second. 1 second. Look at the language tonight. Look at the arrogance of Ashish Shelar. Ashish Shelar says, 1 second. Ashish Shelar says, who are you I am society, you are not.
Vote bank, you
I
can
never
go
said it.
through-
I said
Virtually you said that.
we need to rule the country, not
Exactly.
a particular
You got your word. You got your word wrong.
That is the fact. I read
Sir,
and
I
repeat.
voted.
You can see it
I am
again.
ashamed of the fact that I voted for you.
Of course.
Get your-
I
Yes.
voted for
We
you.
have to rule the country.
Things have changed.
And it should be inclusive. It should be inclusive. You can't even
my
speak.
problem is
You have banned
that
your
you just said that
people
this is-
to even
you do what you
interrogate
want.
and
I am
inspect
ruling
the
because of one
son-in-law.
set of
That
society,
is the
no one
character
else.
of your party. You can't tell me that.
आपके लिए
Right.
the only society is
You
your
have to
vote bank.
ban
Who
even
am I?
CISF
I'm
to
your
do an
taxpayer.
investigation.
Soon,
for
why don't you
the
listen to
son-in-law.
taxpayer?
Chetan Bhagat, he's your
What is
taxpayer.
stopping you in the last
Everyone
1.5
who
years?
is
I would like to know, Mr.
Priyanka,
Shelar,
Priyanka, I'm getting Jitendra Awhad into it. He's getting
Amazing,
restless.
amazing
By the way, Mr. Awhad, why are you upset? Today, if there are some people who are not politicians who took more time before you, why are you upset? Ye zamana badal raha hai. Politicians will have to wait in the queue. That's all right, Mr. Awhad. Don't get upset. My question is tonight, by the way, Ashish Shelar, let me tell you this. Mr. Shelar, you should not talk like that. Don't say we are here to rule. You should say we are here to serve. Before the election, you say we are here to serve. After the election, say we are here to
I admit, Arnab. I admit it.
आपके प्रधानमंत्री ने खुद प्रधान सेवक कहा था.
Mr. Arnab Goswami.
Yes, Jitendra Awhad. I know my name, Mr. Awhad. Go ahead.
You are an anchor. Please allow others to speak. Don't think in this world that only you can shout, scream, and keep everybody quiet. There are others who can take your place.
But
too.
why are you getting so upset,
others
Mr.
speak.
Awhad? Mr. Awhad, I'm sorry,
I'm
but
not
why are
upset.
you
What
getting
the
so
hell?
upset
Why
because you
should
had to
get-
listen to
why
others?
should
Is
I
it
be
because
upset?
politicians
Why
like
should
you,
I be
Mr. Awad?
upset?
Please stop. No, Mr. Awad,
Why
please
should I
listen.
be upset,
No,
Mr.
Mr. Awad,
Arnab
you know the
Goswami,
problem
for
with
what
you is
reason?
politicians like you have
But at
become too
least allow
arrogant.
people to
Politicians like you now think that if you have to listen to others,
Mr.
बहुत बड़ी
Arnab
insult हो
Goswami,
गई.
if it-
How can you
if
come
in
on a
this
program and
country
talk like
somebody
that?
is
Is it your
arrogant,
problem
that
to
is
listen to
Arnab
others,
Goswami.
Mr. Awad?
The
Are you
problem
upset?
is
Stop
that
pointing
you
your
are
finger,
arrogant
please.
and you
Stop
think
pointing the
world is
finger at my
arrogant.
audiences,
The arrogance
please.
lies in you.
Put your finger down, Mr. Awad.
Just because you are an anchor of a major channel,
Mr.
that
Awad,
has
put your
made
finger
you
down.
arrogant.
Put your finger
Just
down.
look
You're
into yourself
pointing a finger at
and
my
then
audience.
Start blaming others for
Mr. Awad,
arrogance.
calm down. Put your finger down. ये घमंड मत दिखाइए इस
I'm
program पे.
absolutely cool. I'm
Good,
absolutely
be cool. Don't show me
But
your arrogance,
whenever there
Mr.
is a
Awad. It
problem,
doesn't work
Mr.
on me.
Arnab
Try it somewhere
Goswami,
else.
Keep cool. Keep
Yeah, you calm
cool.
down, Mr. Awad. You're getting no VVIP status on this
Don't
program.
don't worry about me. But when
I am genuinely worried about your attitude.
Somebody's name, allow him to speak.
Mr. Awad, I am worried about your attitude. And
you take a movie's name,
Mr. Awad,
you take all sorts of names, and you don't allow me to speak.
Mr. Awad, I'm letting
Then why
you
are you calling me here?
You can't listen to 5 people before you. What do you think?
I
This
am
is some
not come
VVIP
here
line.
to see what Arnab Goswami has to say and how he screams and how he shouts and
Listen,
how he
Mr. Awad.
makes a dramatic situation.
Mr. Awad.
I'm not bothered about it. I'm
Achha,
not
Mr.
interested
Awad,
in
I'll tell you one thing. First of all, you want to continue talking like this. You are exposing yourself minute by minute. The reason you are very upset today is
Please
simply
don't
this.
try to tell me what
Mr.
I am
Awad, sun
doing.
lijiye
Please
na.
care for yourself.
Mr. Awad,
If you
Mr.
think
Awad,
that you are not exposed, then
Mr.
you are
Awad,
wrong.
this is nowadays on news channels, we don't do this, simple, soft interviews that you may like. You have a choice here. You're coming on this program, I'm going to ask you tough questions. This country has 23...
I have also been on
This
the channel
country has
from the
23
day you have
million
joined
malnourished
channels.
children. So
I
calm
have
down.
the same experiences of giving interview as much as you have taken interviews.
Mr. Awad,
so it is not like that.
when
you maintain your decorum, please respect the speakers who have got to speak.
Mr. Awad, don't give me lectures on who is going to respect whom, please. I'm asking you a straight question, please. My question is, who is the NCP's women wing to oppose nightlife in this country, in this city of Mumbai? Who is the NCP to decide what movie posters will be shown? No, tell me, Mr. Awad. Tell me. आप लोग ये ban culture क्यों बंद नहीं करते? Who are you? You are above the Supreme Court of this country. नहीं आप होते कौन है? Besides, who are you? Who are you? You tell me who are you that gives you the right to decide to have this ban and that ban? Answer. Sorabh, should he not answer tonight? Who is he? What gives him the right? Just because he sits there and says I'm a politician, what gives him the right to issue bans? Sorabh, he's asking you a question. Go ahead, Sorabh. Go ahead. सुन लीजिए, Sorabh Pant सवाल पूछ रहे हैं आपसे जितेंद्र अवाद जी.
Politicians assume every single time when Narendra Modi was elected as the PM, it was a vote for development by most of the people who voted. It wasn't a vote for me to try and figure out whether my sentiments are hurt or no. I'd rather have some money and some economy boosting and the rest of that stuff. Additionally, this, as you're mentioning, I don't understand from which position people who are effectively 55-year-old completely disconnected from reality situation who can comment on how young people should live their lives. And after a point, it's getting very, very tiring that this whole sentiments and this moralistic high ground once again is constantly paraded in front of us like it's some big thing. I'm not very proud of the fact that you're moralistically pretending to be superior than us. It doesn't give me anything at all. Tell me that you can make this. And sir, you mentioned earlier that you guys are doing all this work and stuff like that. That's good. That's supposed to be your job.
And I want viewers tonight watching this program, I want you to watch the arrogance of the politicians. I want you to watch it up close.
And I want people to watch the arrogance of Arnab Goswami
I want people to watch tonight politicians who believe. And by the way, Mr. Awhad, I don't need your blessing to decide who's watching what, but people are watching you tonight. You better realize, all of you people who say we are here to rule, you are here to govern, not to rule. You're here to serve, not to rule.
Jitendra Awhad, they are also watching Arnab Goswami.
Mr. Awhad, relax, Mr. Awhad. You know, this is a country with many issues.
Mr. Goswami, you also at times relax.
Mr. Awhad,
don't take the world on your own ride.
What's your problem, Mr. Awhad? If I pick up issues that are relevant, are you getting nervous? What's your problem, Mr. Awhad? What's your problem, Mr. Awhad? It's a free country and a free democracy and a free media. We don't need politicians like you coming on the program and telling us what to cover and what not to.
For media democracy, but that doesn't mean that you will
Mr. Awhad, my question is,
you will not allow us to speak.
What gives you? My question is, what gives you the right to decide on that?
You will decide the actions.
What gives you the right to decide on any of the politicians? One of them all.
We have our own voice. We have our own sentiments. We have our own feelings, and we will verify it.
Arnab.
Okay, he says he has a sentiment. Roshan Abbas is coming back to the debate, so Chetan Bhagat. Roshan first.
But
Roshan first.
Completely unrelated. Completely unrelated. The gentleman from NCP is feeling extremely upset because you are stopping him from speaking. Let us for a second say that is equivalent to a ban. You are stopping him from doing something which he expects to be his expression. Look at his reaction. Look at the reaction of the gentleman from the BJP. The minute we turned and said, we voted for you but we didn't want this, he said, we are here to rule. Immediately it became not about serving but about ruling. When I pointed out that your Prime Minister, your own leader has said, be more tolerant, go out and reach out to people, we will respect everyone. You said, no, that's not popular sentiment. These people are getting, this is a micro ban mentality happening on your channel where they can only react by saying, listen, you better watch yourself, otherwise I will see you later.
No, don't politicize.
This is the same mentality.
Watch this
one.
Listen to him.
You don't like
listen
something,
to him.
say.
You don't
like something, say. Criticize each other, fine.
Listen. You see, what's happening is very interesting here. The politicians are getting very upset. Roshan, I agree with you. Roshan, I agree with you. You see, Roshan, the politicians, some politicians, a little bit Ashish Shelar, extremely Jitendra Awhad, very angry that who is the media to come and tell us the things we were doing fine till yesterday. We could ban this, ban that, threaten this person, threaten that person, bring down this police.
To speak to explain our situation, position.
What is your situation, sir? Well, you know what the country's situation is? The country's situation is that we...
You ask a question to answer. You just allege anything and then continue with your bang, 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 bang. You put a ban on everybody who comes to speak in front of you.
Mr. Awhad, who are you to ban?
You're talking of a ban?
Who are you to ban? Who are you? What gives you the right? Who are you?
Who said who is banning anity?
You're all banning everything.
Goswami, who's known
your
throughout
self-style,
from branding
Mr. Awhad, I'll tell you one thing. First of all, I have one piece of advice to give you. I don't advise politicians, but I advise you. Stop trying to threaten me on the program. Point number one. Point number two, don't do that. Many have tried before and have failed. Second point, Mr. Awhad, I'm not interested in this kind of a wishy-washy reply. If you give direct replies, I'm interested. One wishy-washy reply, I'm asking you, who are any of you to ban anyone?
If you call us a guest, if you call anybody as a guest,
again you're pointing the finger, again you're being rude. Why are you doing this? You're not pointing at me, you're pointing at all our...
That is the way I express myself. That is the way I express myself.
No, I'm getting worried at your expression.
Best of the politicians in the country, you scream at them. You ask them to shut up. And you think you are teaching us what is mannerism.
I think we need to bring out the fact that there's so many bans have come. And that has very little place in a free democracy, in a free society like ours. And I think some of these bans aren't even very politically beneficial. So I don't
cares whether they are politically beneficial or not?
That by politicians play vote bank politics. I don't get shocked. I think it's their job. But what I don't expect
it's not their job. No, I'm sorry, Chetan, I'm sorry. We can't. No, Chetan, I'm not understanding tonight. You're being so. You're not joining politics for sure, Chetan. Bhagat, why are you being so squeamish? Politicians,
No,
I can
I'm not
understand.
joining,
What
but
are
I
you
like
talking
to
about?
discuss things rationally.
No, I am.
Are you presuming that he may not join?
I am asking here, there are 1.4 million 6 to 11-year-old children in our country who don't go to school. What do politicians have to talk about bans? There are 1.77 million people who don't have a roof above their heads.
Do you guys really feel yelling at the politicians is going to solve your problem?
No, it's not about yelling at the politician, about your saying, it's about your high levels of tolerance, Chetan Bhagat, where you just said that politicians, it's okay. You just said, Chetan, it's okay. They have to do their job. They have to ban. I am telling you, take your thought among the people of this country, Chetan Bhagat, and they will tell you are wrong.
Half a statement and relay it, na?
No, what was half a statement, Chetan? You just said.
You do vote bank politics, but it's not even very smart vote bank politics.
You're being very held back. Anyway, you have your rights to do that.
This kind, the Gens is not a community which will value this.
I agree, Arnab.
There's so
Roshan
many
Abbas.
prominent Gens which have come and opposed this ban, including Vinny Jain, who owns the Times Network.
No, Arnab, I think I agree with what Chetan is saying in the latter half, that it's vote bank politics but not played right.
Let me say something, yaar. Okay.
Chetan, okay.
A segment that never voted BJP, a segment that composed of young people, upcoming aspirational generation, they voted for the BJP this time. And when they see these kind of bans happening, there is bound to be certain dissonance, there is bound to be certain disappointment. Some fundamentalist segments of the population may actually like them. But those are already voting for the BJP.
No, what are you rationalizing? No, it's a very one sec. Chetan again. Can I just pull you back? Chetan Bhagat. Chetan Bhagat.
Chetan. Do you realize it's having a cascading effect on all the BJP rules states? What are we talking about here?
Chetan, because you asked a question about BJP.
Chetan, you will respond to him. I want to say something to Chetan. Chetan, what are you saying? Who cares about their vote bank politics, right? I don't care, but they are not meant to do vote bank politics. This is the way we live. This is interfering with the way we live. It's as simple as that. Politicians can't tell us what we are supposed to do. Yes. They are not supposed to tell us how we are supposed to live. Who cares? And we will question their politics. And I'm sorry, Chetan Bhagat, unlike you, I'm not tolerant about their vote bank politics, and neither is the next generation of this country. I'd like Mr. Shirodkar to now come in on the debate. You wanted to respond to him? Quick response, sir. Quick response. Keep it brief.
The response to Chetan Bhagat's submission is this, that BJP or a central government of Modi or a state government of Devendra Fadnavis has not banned anything.
Again, you're going on.
That's all.
Ban on books. What are you talking about?
You do your homework first, please.
I have done my homework.
You have done your homework first, please.
And I speak this with total confidence.
That's clear, right?
What? What is Chetan saying?
Firstly, I think the BJP is officially saying that they have not banned it.
So what,
no, I don't.
I mean, are you trying to say
that's
BJP does not control the
That's
municipal
fact.
corporation
Of course, you do your homework first. Corporation is an independent statutory body which is comprised of many political parties, and the Congress spokesperson is not aware about urban local body politics. So they are making this statement, and that's why I'm saying the BJP state government or central government has not banned it.
Mr. Shelar, you cannot get away with
your homework properly.
You please do not tell me what I need to say.
Please do your homework properly. You are not aware about the urban local bodies working, and that's why you are making a statement which is totally unfair.
You know something? Can I keep it short? Can I keep it short and tell the BJP representative Ashish Shelar one thing? Ashish Shelar, understand, there are 22% people under the poverty line. I don't need your intervention in my cultural choices or what I eat. Why don't you concentrate on the real job at hand? You see, you are thinking today. No, may I speak? Thank you for asking me. The question is, no politician ever asked me. You're the most polite politician. None. Well, thank you very much. I do show those, those courtesies. My question here is, people have seen through you. It's bombed back on you. You thought this will be beneficial. You thought you'd be smart. You thought this would start some debate on minority appeasement versus majority appeasement. Now the whole thing is bombed back on you. Everybody, minority, majority, is asking you, have you completely forgotten what you were voted for? Mr. Shirodkar is countering you tonight. Mr. Shirodkar, I will. Mr. Shirodkar.
I will try to intervene and try to correct my learned friend, Mr. Shelar.
Yeah, go ahead.
There are 2 days ban imposed by the BMC and 2 days ban imposed by the state government.
What ban we are discussing?
The ban on the
meat ban.
We are only talking about the meat ban.
No, we are talking about many bans.
Many bans. I am right now concentrating on meat ban. 2 days ban have been suggested by the BMC, in which Mr. Shelar's party is also in power, as well as in the state government. Now,
there is a
instead
ban on a
of
film.
putting these
There is a
bans,
ban. You know,
they have better ideas. They have better agendas to concentrate on. You find about the suicide being committed by the farmers.
Somebody felt
you give
that
better
word is
roads.
wrong.
You give better infrastructure.
What are we
you
doing?
better give better education
What
to the
are we doing?
students. Than wasting time on
Exactly,
these
that's what I
bans.
said, sir.
May I
You want
respond
to
to
ban
one
something,
small
ban
line,
those
Arnab?
potholes,
My
ban
dear
pollution,
friend, Mr.
ban
Shirodkar
criminal.
has mentioned something. Let me remind him, last year in Pune Municipal Corporation, their own group leader of MNS has proposed a ban on the abater in the Pune.
No.
And now he is talking about the moralistic ground.
No, I'm
now,
not on moralistic
on the Ekadashi, on the day of Ekadashi,
No.
the MNS themselves has proposed the ban on abater in the Pune. So why you are telling me something which you are not illustrated?
The corporation had no right to impose a ban. It was the state government decision.
Then
and
legally we need to be correct. The state government has not proposed any ban.
Has proposed
the decision of Mira Bhainder Corporation, decision of BMC,
again you're making it
decision
local.
of New Mumbai Corporation.
Mr. Shelar, sum and substance, let me tell you.
Arnab,
Sum and
what about
substance. No, Roshan, Roshan, I
can
know
the
you're coming in.
politicians here-
Roshan, sum and substance.
Can the politicians here give their view on whether, personally, can the politicians here give their view? Politicians here give their view on should there be bans?
Yes,
like this
one
in
second.
a free society,
No,
in a
simple question.
cosmopolitan
Okay.
city like Mumbai.
Okay, no,
Can you
let
guide them?
Jitendra Awhad answer that.
Good question.
Okay, good question. Simple question. I like simple questions. Chetan Bhagat puts a simple question and I don't know why Jitendra Awhad is holding his head in his hands. Jitendra Awhad, सवाल बहुत सीधा है. ये चेतन भगत आपको पूछ रहे हैं that अब आप टेलीविजन पर है, you tell people today कि आज के बाद कुछ भी बैन करने की कोशिश नहीं करेंगे. नहीं तो लोग बैन कर देंगे आपको. Right? Chetan Bhagat, simple question. Jitendra Awhad, please say no more bans. That's all I want to hear you say. Yes, Jitendra Awhad, go ahead.
Arnab Goswami,
No, I just want to.
Go ahead. No, let him reply. Let him reply. Let him reply. Let him reply.
After 36
Let him
minutes
speak.
of
Let him
decisions,
speak.
now you are giving me a chance to speak. Thank you very much, Mr. Arnab Goswami. Thank you very much. I am against any ban. In my lifetime, when you accuse NCP of so many bans, please let me make it clear that I have asked for a ban and I have advocated a ban only on one thing, that was a book which defamed and deteriorated, distorted history related to Shivaji Maharaj, where it was clearly said on
let him
page
complete,
number 93 of the book, on page number 93, that the biological father of Shivaji Maharaj was Dadoji Kundev. It was the only book which I had asked for a ban, and after that and before that in my lifetime, I had never advocated a ban. So please don't allege anything before knowing the history of a person. If anybody has done it, don't hold me responsible.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your party. Are you not a representative of your party? What are you saying?
Mr. Goswami,
What are you saying? I'm talking about your party. No, 1 second. No, you must allow me to counter you, Mr. Awhad. 1 second. Mr. Awhad, 1 minute. On the 24th of February. Mr. 24th of February.
Don't scream.
Relax, Mr. Awhad, otherwise you don't listen, right? Now the politicians, unless you tell politicians straight away, they don't listen. Now listen to me. On the 24th of February 2015, NCP Women's State Chief Vidya Chavan and Mumbai Unit President Chitra Wagh said Mumbai is not safe for women. And so you opposed nightlife in the city. Right or wrong? Did you oppose nightlife? Did you want a ban on nightlife? Yes or no, sir? Yes or no? हाँ या ना में जवाब दो.
If you ask Jitendra Awhad is all out for nightlife.
No, but your party wants a ban.
The only thing is, please, Mr. Arnab Goswami, please listen to me.
No.
Please give me a chance to speak. If you call me as a guest, please listen. Please allow me to express what I feel.
No, 1 second. Second question. You have a... No, 1 second. Was there a protest led by the NCP against movie poster of Jism 2, where NCP legislator Vidya Chavan leading these protests said, I will ban all these protests, all these posters, I will remove posters, and I want a ban on all posters from all buses across Mumbai. Was there a ban on that film's posters or not? You just said, I have not done any bans.
No, there were no ban on the posters.
Oh.
She said that some posters were exploiting the female part.
Is she bigger than the Supreme Court of India? Is she bigger than the Supreme? Sorabh Pant is asking a question. Sorabh Pant, go ahead. Sorabh, पूछिए.
You just mentioned right now that you only went for one ban in your entire career, whatever it was. There are quite a few politicians in this country, if I'm not mistaken. If every single politician was allowed one ban, we would basically be allowed to do absolutely nothing in this country. And what I find very irritating is that every time there's a problem in India, we immediately go, let's ban it. Nobody says that let's find a solution to the problem. Even with this current meat ban, the solution somebody offered was that cover the meat stalls. It's a pretty simple solution.
You see, the strategy is very simple.
Mr. Sorabh.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask you a simple question on a national channel?
Go ahead.
That Shivaji Maharaj is considered to be an idol, he is next to God in Maharashtra. The question was about his mother's character.
I have not even asked you that question.
No, again,
I have not asked you the question. I'll tell you the strategy of political parties. No, I'll tell you your strategy, Jitendra Awhad. I've understood the strategy. You see, I'll tell you, viewers, what you are seeing today, you are seeing four representatives of four political parties. Yes, exactly. See, that is the whole thing, Roshan. You see, what do politicians do? And they have done it successfully for a long time, but now we are striking back. What they pick is, they will pick a religious symbol, right? They will then pick a linguistic symbol. They will pick up a cultural symbol, right? And then they will create a controversy around it. And then they will say, you know, these other people from other community, other religion, other languages, they are bad people, we are good people, we will fight them, they are insulting us, they are taking away our freedoms, etc. They'll create this kind of a crisis situation. And they are looking for opportunities, but what is happening? Sir, Mr. Awhad, please understand this, Mr. Awhad.
Goswami, you will define everything.
No, I am not defining. I'm trying to analyze what you do. I'm analyzing what you must understand.
Okay, you analyze everything, and everything what you say is right.
No, I'm analyzing, sir. Don't you know what is happening? You think we are not?
Sir,
so one second. You think. Sorry, Jitendra Awhad. You think only you politicians know things? You think we are not part of this country? You think we don't know what you did during the Mandal Commission agitation?
You and me are both part of the society.
I'm sorry. Roshan Abbas will tell you. We know.
It is you understanding society.
Sir, I'll tell you, Roshan,
you understanding better, and I don't understand it
well enough. We understand it well enough. We don't think politicians alone understand society.
Sir, we speak of cultural
We are debating on mistakes.
Everybody here is speaking of cultural.
Sir, your strategy, sir, people of this country, sir, people of this...
Everybody is talking about culture, sentiment.
Don't play this allegation game.
I want to say, there was a time when it was said that if a person goes across the 7 seas, he should be banned from his own religion.
Yeah.
By that nature, if we still follow those things, why did it change? Because people questioned it. People turned and said, listen, it was fine maybe at one time, now it is not. Things change, people change. Why are you all stuck in an archaic time where you hold one thing because you believe that that is going to rise the sentiments and rouse the sentiments of everyone for you?
Roshan, I'll tell you why.
The world is changing.
I'll tell you why, Roshan.
Forward. We need to be more tolerant rather than hold people back.
You see, Roshan, I'll tell you why they are doing it. Because they want an easy way out. It is difficult to fix all potholes in the city. It is difficult to fight corruption. It is difficult to implement your election promises. It is difficult to bring down inflation. It is difficult to raise living standards. It is difficult to provide jobs. But it is very easy to go to one community and say, you know what? I'm for you. Those guys are against you. I'm for you. Let's together ban one thing and, vote for me the next time. Now, next time you do this, people of this country are seeing through. Priyanka, you agree with me? People see through this. Transparent is clear.
Chanakya actually said, Chanakya in the Arthashastra said, when he was asked about governance, he said, listen, keep the people busy. Either keep them busy with festivals or keep them busy with issues that they are excited about. That's all that's happening.
So that's all that's happening.
Where is the progress?
Do you feel a little exposed?
I voted for the BJP. I'm saying it on national TV. I voted for them in that election at that point saying, give me development. One part of their entire setup talks of development. The Prime Minister अपनी मन की बात में कहते हैं सबसे जाके सबसे ऐसा व्यवहार करो, सद्व्यवहार करो, सबको एक जैसा एक समान मानो, जाके और लोगों को समझो. और यहाँ पर आप कहते हो नहीं, किसी और को मत समझो, हम आपके रूलर हैं. अभी उन्होंने बोला कि हम तो आपके रूलर हैं. और सर मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ 4 साल बाद कौन रूलर है हम आपको बताएंगे कि आम आदमी रूलर है कि आप रूलर हैं, क्योंकि आपको लगने लगा है कि आप लोग कोई नहीं छू सकता है. आपके चारों तरफ there is this way. That is what you said. And I promise you, India will handle it back to you. They will give it back to you. They did it in Delhi. They did it in other places. They will do it to you.
If you have a choice to speak, please have a choice to listen to it also. I am again saying, we as serving this country has said it again and again. that we have not proposed any ban, federal government, state government, as far as the eating habit is concerned. But at the same time, will you allow me to speak? Allow me to speak.
No, please,
otherwise,
you have to allow us to speak.
What about the beef ban?
He has asked me a question. You want to reply?
No, he didn't ask you any question.
Okay,
you
then you
chose
reply.
to answer.
What about the beef ban? What about the beef ban?
The beef ban is an agenda discussed into Maharashtra Assembly when even not my government was there.
So you're defending it?
It has gone to the president and the president has given a consent. I am not like anybody who will defend and who will categorically oppose the president's decision.
Don't push it over the president. It is so ridiculous. If you think people don't understand. No, what is a fact is that there is
I am saying the fact. The president has given the consent to the beef ban and I am not going to
Jitendra Awhad taking you on. Jitendra Awhad. Coming back to the debate, he wants to say something there. What's it? Jitendra Awhad countering him there. Go ahead. Yes, let them on.
In 1995, when Shiv Sena BJP came to power, their first thing which they did was to bring this legislature in the assembly, get it passed. Then it went to the president for his endorsement. And after they came to power, the first thing they got out of the president's office, getting it signed from the president and then imposing it in Maharashtra.
The president of India belongs to any political party.
Mr.
President of India is the president of India.
Mr. Shirodkar, Mr. Shirodkar.
Precise date
Mr. Shelar or
in
Mr.
95.
Shirodkar, the beef ban was on their agenda to divide the society.
I will go further and answer. I will answer your question, Mr. Awhad.
The ban in Maharashtra is a plan to divide the society.
Animals who can't speak, will they allow me to cut?
In 1995,
the animals which will not have the right to fight for their own rights, will you allow them to cut simply because it is needed for another community?
Just one minute, Mr. Awhad, one second, Mr. Awhad, I want to ask you tonight, just 1 minute, Mr. Awhad, do you think the goat comes to the butcher and says, Mr. Butcher, I feel like having my head chopped off?
That doesn't mean that goat doesn't have the
no, what is this logic?
To live their own life. Why don't you allow the
ban mutton? Ban mutton.
Society is ruled by the set of law, and the set of law is to be discussed in the parliament and to the assembly. It has been debated there.
I find it very strange. One second, no, 1 minute. First you blame the president of India and then you blame the animal.
Don't put the words in my mouth. I never blamed. I said he has given a consent and we have to follow that. So please get it correct.
You feel somewhere you got your thinking all wrong?
Absolutely not.
I
am legally correct.
May I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
In February 19...
Can I talk, Arnab?
The president accorded his assent. In February
Mr. Arnab, can I talk?
Assent was accorded, and on the 4th March 2015, the first thing the BJP government did was to ban beef.
Yes.
It is on the 4th of March 2015.
Yes. It's just about priority here. The priority was not governance after getting voted in. Priority was starting with their ban culture.
Absolutely.
Which they have implemented wholesomely.
Should I also get corrected? The first cabinet has decided on a black money which you have not done for 15 years. So then again get fact corrected. Have your homework properly. The first decision was for black money. Do your homework properly.
What are you all doing about it?
You do your homework properly. The first decision of this government was on the black money which was hidden by the Congress government. You are banning the information to be given to the country. Your government was banning the black money information to go to the country.
And all they're indulging in is ban culture.
When the BJP and Congress...
Go ahead, Chetan.
BJP Congress, time out. BJP Congress, time out.
Yeah, go on, Chetan, go on. Come in. Thank you for coming in. Go on. Go on, Chetan, and then we'll take our first call after Chetan comes in. Yeah, go on.
The broader issue is this: bans come in several shapes and sizes. The issue is of imposition. It can be communal in nature. It can be on your morality imposition. It can be cultural. It can be anything. But you cannot impose. It's just wrong. It doesn't matter whether it's beef or meat or gulab jamuns or whatever else you want to ban, or chai, or I don't know. You cannot impose your will on other people, and definitely cannot use the state machinery to impose your will on other people in a democracy.
No, nothing is missing. What is missing
is the big issue here. It doesn't matter what party it is.
Akhil Dham is our first caller from Mumbai. He's a businessman. Akhil, go ahead. Akhil, good evening. Good evening, Akhil. First caller. Please go ahead, Akhil.
Good evening, Arnab.
Good evening, Akhil. Good talking to you. Go ahead.
First of all, I'm a great fan of you, Arnab, and the work you do. Thumbs up to that.
Thank you. Thank you, Akhil.
Now, my question is to Mr. Shelar.
Mr. Shelar, for question for you.
Yeah. And before I get to the question, it's like this, that I don't think the Congress and NCP who's making so much noise, they have done nothing in the last 10 years too.
Right.
So now the question to Mr. Shelar is that rather than banning all these meats and all, why don't you just become a little innovative and say, we shall ban wastage of water henceforth? I mean, you go to any of these restaurants, schools, houses.
Good point.
There are leaking taps everywhere. Say this is banned and shall attract a fine. And the same with food. I mean, just put it across that wastage of food at weddings, parties, even at home, etc. shall be banned. And send all these extra to Marathwada, where, you know, farmers are dying every day. And see the goodwill that you earn, rather than these easier way of appeasing communities. That's my question to him.
There you are. Mr. Shelar, keep it brief. I think there's nothing to respond. You just need to agree and maybe apologize and take it back.
You
say on television tonight we're going to take back.
I will not allow you to reply to his question.
I allow you. I'm not going to
Please,
speak your language.
ban to such type of dominance.
No,
I'm only trying to say the suggestion which was been given by this gentleman is acceptable. The government is on that job, working for it. But coming back to meat ban, BJP government has not proposed.
You take it back or not?
No,
we have not proposed it.
Like to say,
the corporation will decide it tomorrow.
No. Food and water.
Proposed it and has banned it.
Okay, second caller is Gebu Barucha from Mumbai. Gebu Barucha, second caller. Let's hear the people, please. Mr. Barucha, good evening.
Very good evening, Arnab.
Good evening, sir.
This so-called ban on meat is real hypocrisy. Time and again, politicians come out with different types of bans. Don't watch this movie. Don't do this. Don't go to the nightclub. Don't wear this. Don't stay outdoors. Stay in the night. All these things, all these bans are coming on common man. Why not there are bans on politicians? That's what I want to ask them.
Okay.
A time will come when we will have to take permission from the politicians for every action and how to lead our lifestyle. They are going to influence our living standards. I think this is ridiculous. This is nothing but murder of democracy.
That's the moot point, Mr. Barucha. Don't tell us how to live.
Now, every party is saying that we have not banned meat. Okay? BJP says that, NCP says that, Congress. Then who has banned it?
Yeah.
Where did it come? Where did the ban come from? It fell from the sky?
Yeah. How true. I thoroughly agree with you. You know, if they want to ban something, they should ban moral policing.
Mr. Arnab Goswami.
Yeah, Mr. I know my name. Why do you keep repeating my name? I know my name, but Mr. Jitendra Awhad, ban VVIP culture, right? Ban caste-based reservations. Go ahead, Mr.
Can I talk?
Yes,
can
Mr.
I give you
Awhad,
information?
Go on, Mr. Awhad.
See, basic thing is, if at all Mumbai Municipal Corporation wanted to ban it, they should have gone to the general body.
But don't tell me they can't go. They can't go. People have taken that right away. Who are they? That's not why they are elected to decide on bans. Next caller. 1 second. What?
Listen.
Mr. Awhad.
Listen.
What do I listen to, Mr. Awhad?
Commissioner who arbitrarily imposed the ban, not taking into the. He did not ask
Should I take a break and come back with some calls? I have a lot of callers tonight on this subject. What I'm going to do, sir, don't teach me. Sir, don't teach me technicalities. Don't give me statistics, because I can tell you, I can tell you. I want to know where the money goes. You make so much money running the Mumbai Municipal Corporation, thousands of crores of rupees, and all you do is moral policing. Where does the money go? I want a ban on corruption, Mr. Awhad. Promise that tonight I'll take a break and come back on this debate. 10 more minutes of this debate on the other side. Thank you. 10 more minutes. Okay, so we have a simple request at the start of this part of the debate. It's not, I don't want this, this endless fight here. Simply go ahead and say tonight, the great opportunity before everyone is watching you, that on behalf of your respective parties, there will be no more ban, no more attempt at a ban. You already put your finger up. Okay, Jitendra Awhad, go ahead. What's your complaint?
See, I'm not complaining. See, I'm for no ban. The only thing, try to understand one thing. There are certain laws in the state.
Oh, God.
The first law is, then the commissioner should have gone to the municipal corporation.
Again, you are going on about commissioner should have gone this, that. Please, no, I'm sorry, no, Mr. Awhad, I'm sorry, because I'll tell you what, Mr. Awhad, you think people of this country are illiterate and unaware. They go and ask them today, do they know what you are not bigger than the Supreme Court of this country. You are not bigger than the Supreme Court of this country.
Mr. Commissioner arbitrarily declared a ban. He should be questioned for it.
The BJP was supporting it and the Congress party started it in 2003.
Yes, the BJP was supporting it.
And the
BJP
Congress
was
party
supporting it. The Shiv Sena was in majority.
Both of you,
they did not take
I'll pull out the piece of paper.
The Chief Minister and the MLAs
resolution is of 2004 where Jitendra Awhad, your party was ruling. And they have banned it for 4 days. Not only that, Arnab, their government has gone a step ahead and saying for 8 days, we are appealing for 8 days. That is your government said. What you are trying to tell me? What you have not even asked from the commissioner. I have gone on record to ask from the commissioner.
Only banned the abortion. But it was your commissioner.
You know, I'm loving this. I'll tell you why. I'm loving this debate. No, I'm loving this debate. You see what happens. 1 minute. Mr. Awhad, Dhimi Gati se just pull back. Now, Mr. Awhad, please understand one thing. I'm loving this debate. You know why? Because 3 political leaders, actually 4, are fighting over this particular ban. Earlier, they don't want to take credit for it. They're fighting to disown it. Earlier, Roshan, we would have had 4 political parties fighting to own it. Now they are fighting to disown it. And you know why they are disowning it, Roshan? They are disowning it tonight, Roshan, and to all viewers, because they've realized people are hitting back right now. And we have a caller from England. His name is Siddharth. He's calling from Brighton, and he's calling from England, Brighton in England. He's watching news in the UK tonight. Once again, Siddharth, go ahead. Siddharth, good evening. Or good morning.
Good evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a pleasure to talk to you, and I am a great admirer of your work.
Thank you.
So congratulations for that. But I want to ask a question to all the political representatives, and especially the one person who is governing, who said that I am the ruler.
If he's saddled with people.
Now here in my hand, I've got the copy of the Constitution of India.
Right. And Roshan, 1 minute. Wait.
And the Article 48, which these people have been stressing so far, which bans the beef and so the respective other bans as well. I want to ask Mr. Shelar this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Mr. Shelar, you say that you are in touch with the society. My simple question to you is that our agriculture, I am from Marathwada myself, our agriculture is in medieval times. And the byproduct
our agriculture is in medieval times.
And the byproduct of our agriculture is bull and bullocks. You ban that as well. One bovine cattle requires 40 liters of water a day. That makes it 15,000 liters of water an year. Even if you make the goshalas, why should the taxpayer pay when the malnutrition in India is more than in sub-Saharan Africa?
Well said. Well said, Siddharth. Let him reply. Actually, he doesn't have a reply.
Africa. What are we taxpayers doing?
The point. No, you have no reply on this one. You see, the viewers are well aware. Do you realize this?
I'm appreciating your point when you are sitting so far and worrying about Marathwada. I appreciate it, number one.
Stop patronizing the
I said appreciate. Stop. Just I said appreciate, number one. Number two, if you are referring to the Constitution, I'm only trying to tell you, please go to the directive principle. There, even they have spoke about, the Constitution spoke about right to the to protection of cows also. And therefore, on that pretext, the government has made this law. Of course, we may differ, but that is a decision taken by the government.
Well, you know, don't tell me directive principles don't apply to the state of Goa. You are in power in Goa, Mr. Shelar. If you have the courage, go do this in Goa, but you will not do it in Goa because it is not politically convenient for you to in Goa. And that proves my point, Mr. Shelar, that all that you are looking for is what is politically convenient, but you need to know that the Supreme Court had said that freedom of expression protects not merely ideas that are accepted, but ideas that offend, shock, or disturb the state or any sector of the population. Such are the demands of pluralism, tolerance, and broad-mindedness, without which there is no democratic society. The problem, viewers, is that politicians think they could bypass the Supreme Court. Today, they can't bypass you. And that's why we're getting so many callers tonight. India's top talking point. Tabassum Ahmed, last caller, is from Jaipur and she's a banker. Tabassum, go ahead. Good evening.
Good evening, Arnab. Many congratulations to you for raising this pointer because I've been really outraged for many days now since the day I heard this ban. Now, first of all, sadly I belong to Rajasthan, the state, the kingdom of Rajasthan ruled by Her Highness Vasundhara Raje. So my question here goes to state the political representatives of BJP. First, what about I'm a mother of two growing kids, okay? What about their protein intake? Is the government going to compensate the prices of the pulses? Because they're banning the meat, okay? And then again, what else is on the BJP's list now? Earlier, they breached my bedroom privacy, right, by banning some particular sites. Now they have entered my kitchen. What next is on the list? Is it going to be the bathroom? I mean, it is the least that the government should interfere in. What am I eating is my business. You can only
You're offending people.
Yeah.
So I get your point. Tabassum, you see, I get a sense. I don't understand why the politicians are not realizing. You see two things. No, politics. Are bhai, Congress also. No, you started the ban on beef. No, I'm sorry. Did you or did you not? Were you or were you not? Were you or were you not? Were you or were you not in Priyanka? I'm sitting exactly 2 feet away from you, and I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that you can hear me. Priyanka, please, you can hear me. Then were you in power in 2003?
You cannot generalize this about politicians.
Were you in power in 2003 when the circulars on the beach?
Please be specific or not.
Okay, once again. Okay. Saurabh, I'll ask a question and Saurabh will decide whether I'm being specific. Saurabh is the arbiter. Saurabh is the arbiter. I'm being specific. I'm asking a question. Saurabh, you decide if I'm being specific. I'm asking you the question. Saurabh, one sec. Saurabh, tell me. I'm asking a question, and this question goes to Priyanka. That Priyanka, were you in power in 2003 and 2004 when the circulars on the meat ban in Mumbai on days of the Jain festival were given out? Yes or no? Is that a specific question, Saurabh?
It's a very specific question.
Is it specific? Tell her. Is it specific?
I will answer that question. I'm not like Ashish Shelar
answer the question.
By saying, no,
I'm limited time. Answer the question.
Come in our purview. Please understand, even then, why do you think there is an outrage now? Because it's very apparent, very clear that BJP has
because the media is asking the questions.
No, it has
you want to know. You want to know
whether it's with regards to books, whether it's with regards to any negative news about them, whether it's about rationalist writers. They have been doing that, and it is a pattern. Now we saw that happen in Mud Island too. You know, when we talk about moral policing, all these questions should be asked to the BJP. It has to be
closing the debate right now, and all I say.
The thing right now is that, as you mentioned very rightly,
basically in 2003 they banned abattoir in Mankur.
So he's admitting.
They did not ban the meat sale all over Mumbai.
Again,
the only thing was the abattoir in...
Everyone's just saying that, I don't know who they did.
You banned the production of it.
Nowhere. It's like a murder mystery.
I will reply to you when you do your homework properly, because in 2004 you have done a government resolution. This government has not done a resolution. That's why your homework is not proper. Do your homework properly and then ask the question. Government resolution was of 2004. My government has not done any government resolution.
It's delightful, ladies and gentlemen. It is delightful and enjoyable. It's enjoyable tonight for us that politicians have realized at least. Politicians, viewers, one second, please. Viewers, I'm speaking to the viewers, Mr. Awhad. Mr. Awhad, I'm speaking to the viewers, please. And to the viewers, I'm saying this.
Yes, please.
How this country is changed.
Yes.
Politicians won't say it on television, but you know, wherever you're watching tonight, politicians have realized that these bans are going to be counterproductive because you have decided against them. All the political fights are on the program tonight is because all the politicians are frustrated. What will they do if they can't divide you on religious, linguistic and cultural lines? We know what they'll have to do. They'll have to deliver on their promises. That's what they don't want to do. That's what the moot point is. Thank you for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you very much.